Hey everybody, it's Devin here. How's it going? Yeah, we're going to talk about a few things today. We're going to talk about achieving your goal. And what I mean by achieving goal, I'm talking about life goals. The things that strive us to do what we want to do every day. The things that we should never give up. Never give up hope, never give up on dreams. I mean, it is tough with our society and the economic system and the way that things are going. I mean, if you look at it, the economy is pretty low anywhere in the world. Jobs are not very vast. But hey, our government and other politicians, politics, and whatnot are trying to create more jobs, which is great. That's fantastic. That means that there are a lot of people who don't have to sit at home and do nothing. I mean, there's nothing wrong with sitting home and do nothing. I mean, that's kind of what I like to do, but at the same time, I'd rather work for the money. I like to get money. I like to earn money to get things I like, especially for hobbies or anything. But to achieve goal, you have to know where you start and where to go. Because if you don't know where you're starting and you don't know where you're going, then you're going to be kind of stuck. I mean, I know what that's like. I mean, I've done that myself. I mean, when I was in high school, I wasn't really sure of where I want to go. So I decided to take 2 years off. And that was actually the original plan, was to take 2 years off anyways, to kind of work in a normal everyday life, to kind of motivate me to want a career. And you know what? I work in a call center before I worked this call center. The call center before was never really great. It was very stressful, very aggravating, and caused a lot of threatening situations that caused at that time. But because of that, did help me and did motivate me to look for a brighter future when I came over to this other new job. This job I've been working for over a year now. And because I've been working over the year now, and I kind of got the hang of the system and schedule and all that, I decided to go back to school. And then I went back to school to learn, to educate, to allow me to do the college years. After, like I said in a few videos, I'm going to look into being a pharmacist, technician. Really, I kind of want to be a pharmacist, but I don't mind being a pharmacist technician and start from there. Why not? But to realize your goal, you must look at your surrounding and your situation to acknowledge where you're on. Say hello to Jace. Hey, buddy. Yeah. For some reason, some of my friends call him Walter. Don't know why. But in any case, what I was saying is that to realize what you need or what you want to do in life, you have to do something that you hate. You have to do something that's going to help you strive for better. Whether it is wages, the people, the customers, or simply you're bored. Believe me, some jobs I had in the past that have gotten bored, it doesn't really seem like I'm doing anything. And I'm kind of like with this one too. I'm like, yes, I'm helping people kind of get their entertainment and have a little bit of fun with their life. That's great, but I want to help. I want to give them drugs to keep them happy, right? No. But seriously though, it's whatever you do in this point to help you motivate and strive for the better. I would recommend just to look at yourself and look around your surrounding, what you're doing with your life. You're gonna hear family and parents, and I mean you hear it all the time with stories where parents are pushing their child as hard as they possibly could in school to make sure they get a better career. And you know what? Who's really happy? I mean, there are some people that are happy when they're being pushed through and they finally get something they need and they have a lot of money. But they're not really happy on the inside. They didn't really get the freedom or the choice. I mean, with my mother, with my family, they let me have a freedom of choice. They didn't really push me hard through high school. They knew that I had to make a decision for myself and kind of learn things my own way. And that's what I did. I learned things my own way, even though I kind of did take the shortcut through high school. Kind of regret it, but I don't regret it at the same time. I mean, I knew I wasn't going to get through many of the hard courses through that time because the friends and situation and the drama, you know how that thing is. But we all eventually get through it. And after high school, that's where shit gets real. That's where everything gets real. And no one really recognized, no one really realized. In fact, A lot of teens and a lot of kids in high school, they don't even realize how real things are going to get when they're done school. I mean, in school, everything's kind of done for them, but not really all done for them. The only thing they have is drama, but they still live at home, and at home they still provide their food, their clothes over their head, and all that other fun stuff. But right after high school, whether it's a year or two, you move out of your family and you live on your own roof, you start to see where the money comes from. You start to see where the flow and the responsibility and what you have to do. I mean, there are days or there are pays where there's something that you really want, but you know you have to pay the bill first. And who likes paying bills? I don't. I don't think anybody really do. But in order to get the nice necessities or non-necessities, we have to pay the bills. We have to do these things to up ourselves, to achieve our goals. And that's where we're getting to, is where achieving your goals. This is where you realize the money isn't all that cracked up to be, and the lifestyle you're cracked up to be when you don't really go to college or university or chase after something you enjoy. After all, you have to do a job that you love. If you do the job that you love, you're going to be excellent. You're going to be great at it. You're going to be like the best of the best versus doing a job that you absolutely hate. If the job you absolutely hate, you're going to be not the greatest. You're not going to be motivated. You're not going to want to do anything. And really, it's not really the person's fault. And a lot of people don't really realize it's the person is not happy. It's not really entirely their fault that they're not motivated or not doing anything. I mean, if you look around the situation, you think about the customers. We do get those oddball customers that are not favorable, I guess. When there are full moons, they do a lot of stupid, crazy things that we don't all agree. Or some of the things that are just common sense so that they just don't even see it. We all get it. I mean, that happens to like literally almost everybody. But because of those people, it brings our emotions down, it brings our opportunity down. Like it kind of gives us our depression and anger. I mean, that's what kind of contributes. It makes sense. I mean, come on. Especially in call centers. That's going to happen all the time and every day. Like every call you're going to get one of those people. And I have heard stories from people that works in retail, that they get the all-ball customers that are just right up their arse, for sure. Like, really anal about it. But because of those things, if you, instead of looking at them as demeanors that you want to quit your job, look at them as an opportunity. Look at them like, okay, now I know that this is not the life for me. I want to do something better. I want to go somewhere where I can do better. Like for me, the way I saw the opportunity, I don't really want to be on the phone for the rest of my life. I don't. Especially, I'm hard of hearing in both ears. Yes, I wear hearing aids to help me hear. So working in a call center is quite an accomplishment and quite impressive for someone who is like me, who has hearing disabilities. Which a lot of people will find that very impressive. I have people at work that tells me that they're amazed or they're impressed, which kind of feels good to me. It's nice to be recognized that we do the best we can do, especially for what we have. And it's great, and it works too, does accommodate to help us make sure that we are able to do or perform our job, which is fantastic. But that, because of there, I know I don't want to be sitting down all the time and the call all the time. I'd rather work somewhere where I can interact with a person one-to-one. I know I can do better by interactions as well as helping somebody. And if I can help somebody, it will lift my spirit. And that's why you got to look at it too, is find the thing that motivates you. Find the career or the life you truly want. After all, it's pretty hard to go where you need to go and find what you need to find. It's the lifestyle, it's the life choices, but never be afraid to go after what you want, to go achieve your goal. So never give up, never quit, fight for what you believe in, and see things through. And you never have to ask yourself, what if? So this has been great. This is Devin, talking to the world, and I'll see you next time.